Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Steve. Today I'm going to teach you how to set up a Final Cut Pro project. On this channel, I've mostly been using iMovie, but on my Screen Sanctum channel for the past 3 months, I've been messing around with the free version of Final Cut Pro. And it's similar, but it has a lot more features and it is a little bit more difficult to set up. So I'm going to try to do some step-by-step tutorials. And the first part is obviously opening it and getting started. So I'm going to teach you how to create a library, an event, and a project. And this video shouldn't be too long, but like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really helps me, more followers, more views, more interaction, more videos. So we could get right into this by showing the Final Cut Pro user interface because I have it open right now. All right. So here we have Final Cut Pro. It looks very similar to iMovie. The only difference is there are 3 levels that you have to create. And when you open it, you already have an untitled library. You already have a default event, but you do not have a project. Basically, it's a hierarchy of creating what I'll call a movie. For me, I think of it this way. My library is my movie. So I'm shooting a movie of me doing this video. So I would probably title this Final Cut Pro Tutorial. But as you see, it just shows up as untitled as default. All the videos that would populate this, if I had this video of my face and then another video of showing you Final Cut, which I don't have right now because I'm just shooting in OBS, and then maybe I have some pictures, those would all be my events. If I shot my headshot from my Sony ZV-E10, I could just put that in here, mark it as facial recording. Then I have my screenshot video. I could put a new event and have that as my screenshot video. So everything is organized and I know where I could pull from and I'm not going through 100 different videos trying to find which is which. And then last but not least is the project. And that's basically your timeline where you're going to drag all of your videos to edit. Easy enough. Once you open it, your library and your event is already set up. You would just need a project. So you could just click this button and you open your project. But I'm going to show you from scratch because sometimes you want to customize it. And sometimes you want to start your library from an external hard drive, which I like to do. So all I need to do right now is right click, Untitled, and hit close. So now I'm in Final Cut Pro with no library, no event, no project. So what do I want to do? I could go to File, New Library, which is easy enough, or you could just open your library right here. Just click on Open Library. Now it's going to say, do you want to open the default that was set up for you, or do you want to create a new one? So as you can see, my default is set up on my internal hard drive of my Mac Mini. I don't want it there. I'll hit New. And then right here is my external hard drive. And then I want to put it into Final Cut Pro, and I want to title it Final Cut Pro Tutorial, which is fine, and hit Save. All right, so now I have my new library for theoretically this video. I have my default event, which I'm going to dump all of my videos in and my pictures and logos and things like that, because that's how I do it. I don't have too many, separated videos. And then the last thing I need is a project where I will pull and drag all of my videos to. So simple enough. All you have to do is click on New Project. And then you could title this project. I'll title it the same thing, Final Cut Pro Tutorial. And then did I shoot this video in 1080p? Or did I shoot it in 4K? Or did I shoot it in 8K? You could choose here. I'm shooting this in 1080p, so I'll just leave it at 1080p. It is at 30 frames per second. I keep it at Apple ProRes 422. We're all beginners here. I don't know what any of the other ones do. I just keep it on default. This will stay standard. It's grayed out. And the audio, I keep at stereo 48. And then just hit OK. You could also use automatic settings, but we won't get into that right now. All right, so now I have my library, Final Cut Pro Tutorial, my default event, which that's where my videos will live, and then my project. I will pull the videos from my event and drag them down to the timeline. So that right there is how you set up a library, an event, and a project. For a bonus, I'll show you how to import. And it's, again, very, very similar. Once you have everything set up, all you need to do is click on this arrow right here that's pointing down. You can import the media, and that's what it is. And then I have all of my videos in general on my desktop that I use in my new video section. So what do I want to put in here? Obviously, I can't put this video in because I'm recording it. So I will just pull the Atlanta season 1 episode 10 video I have prepped for my reaction video on my other channel. Here you get to choose more options. So I always leave the files in place. I believe if you copy the file to the library, it duplicates it and will now drop another file into your library. I leave it in place because I want to save as much storage as possible. I'll probably test copy the library, but right now I just leave it in place. Keywords, I just keep checked. I don't analyze any of the video now. I do that all in post-production. I don't want it to balance the color before I put anything in. Frame size sticks to 50%, and I don't analyze any of the audio either because I do that all in Final Cut Pro. That's pretty much all you really need, and then I'll just click on Import Selected. And there you see Atlanta Season 1, Episode 10. The video is now in the event. And then all you want to do to start getting going, and I won't go into detail here, is just like in iMovie, you just drag it into your timeline, which is now called a project, and you can edit from right here. So that is the initial steps of getting into Final Cut Pro. It's really simple to do. I'm going to create more videos to show you how to edit all the hotkeys, if they're the same as iMovie, if they're different than iMovie. But right now, that's how you set up your project. And I don't like how the timeline portion is called a project. I kind of feel like the entire library should be your project, because when you're talking about something, it is a project. But that's how you set up your hierarchy. Your library is everything, your event is all your clips, and your project is the timeline. So I hope this was helpful. If it was confusing, just let me know. I'll answer all your questions, or as many as I can, in the comments below. If I get a lot of the same questions, I'll just put out a new video to answer them. But there's a lot of things I want to teach because it took me 3 months to learn some of the basic features. So this is my first video for Final Cut Pro. Let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you want me to go more in depth? Just let me know. So like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.